Hello, welcome to my channel, B Loves to Cook. Today we're going to be making pepperoni taco dip. It's something different, something new, but I know you guys will love it. Let's get started. These are the items that we're going to be using for this recipe. We're going to be using lettuce, tomatoes, chopped pepperoni, scallions, black olives, jalapenos, a variety of cheeses or whatever your choice is, 2 packs of Philadelphia cream cheese, 1 16-ounce of sour cream, 1 pack of taco seasoning. And you guys, I want to show you how I got the perfect chops of my, sides, like my tomatoes and my jalapenos. What I do right here, I have a chopper right here, and what I do in this chopper is I put all of my veggies and anything that I need chopped, and I put it in this chopping unit, and then I press down like that, and it always gives me the perfect chop. You know, the tomatoes you see at Taco Bell or you see at different places like that, I have those type of tomatoes. They come out looking like that. If you're anything like me, ladies, I know you didn't like to chop. I don't like cutting up tomatoes and different things like that. So what you do is, what I do is I drain all of the juices from this, and then I add it to my bowl, and you have the perfect cut tomato. So I thought I'd show you guys that. Now, what I'm going to do, first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bowl, and you guys, when you have your cream cheese, make sure your cream cheese is at room temperature, so it can be very easy for you to mix and mix the seasoning in, and make sure that it's soft for you to be able to spread it in the pan that we're going to spread it in. So I'm going to add the sour cream in this, and I'm going to mix this up together with the pack of taco seasoning, and I'll be back. Okay guys, right here, right now you see me mixing up the cream cheese and the sour cream. So what I told you to have 2 Philadelphia cream cheese and a 16-ounce of sour cream. But you need to probably have 3 Philadelphia cream cheeses and 1 16-ounce of cream cheese, because that works better. And once we finish this, we're going to chill it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. So, and also too, the cream cheese, I mean, it's kind of hard to mix it, and you want to make sure you got to mix the seasoning in really well, the taco seasoning. So what you need to do is probably put it in the microwave for about 45 minutes to, 45 seconds to 1 minute. So 45 seconds to 1 minute, and don't walk away from the microwave, because if you walk away, you may just forget. So put it on 45 seconds, maybe no longer than a minute, and then it makes it softer so that you'll be able to stir it up and be able to add the seasoning and make it mix very well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the taco seasoning to the sour cream and the Philadelphia cheese. And like I said, guys, it looks like it's going to be real soft, but it's going to thicken up when it gets cold. So I'm going to sprinkle this all in. And then I'm going to stir. I'm going to make sure the seasoning is well stirred in this, because if you don't, you will have bites of this with very salty seasoning, like taco seasoning bites, and you don't want a mouthful of taco seasoning. You know what I'm saying? That's gross. So I'm going to stir this all up, and I'll be back. Okay guys, so what I did is I stirred all of the seasonings in the mixture, and what I'm about to do is I'm going to transfer this mixture into this dish. So what I do is kind of do it like this, and I kind of spread it out. So you want to spread it out to make sure it's spread out evenly all over this pan. Because we want to have enough room for the toppings, of course. Okay guys, I'll be back when I finish spreading it. Okay, I spread the mixture in the bottom of this pan. I think this is a 9 by 13 inch glass dish. But you guys can use whatever you want to spread this mixture into. What I'm going to add first is the pepperoni. So what I did with this pepperoni is you buy a pack of pepperoni. You know the pepperonis, the little circle pepperonis. You buy those and you can cut them up with shears. Any cooking shears or, you know, scissors or whatever you want to use. But I find myself, if I cut it up with scissors, it's much easier for me. You can either purchase pork or you can purchase the turkey kind, because they have the turkey kind as well. So what I do is I spread this on evenly throughout this pan. And you guys, you are really going to like this dish, because every time I take this dish anywhere, you know, for a potluck or anything, this is one of the first things that goes. Even at my son's school, when he's having things for his Spanish class, he takes this, and this is the first thing to go. They love it. They always say, Darius, bring your dip. Bring the dip. So this is really a tasty treat. It's something different because people don't make this, but it's something that we do in our household, and it works. It's very yummy. I know you guys probably get tired of me saying yummy, but I'm always going to say the word yummy because that's what it is to me, yummy. Okay, so we added all of the pepperoni. Now I'm going to add the green stuff, the scallions, across here. Around. And you guys, these scallions are optional. Some people don't like it, but it brings great flavor to the dip. It's all about what you prefer. You know, you can always mix things up, and you don't have to use the exact ingredients that I use. You can play around with it. Some people do, you know. Just use what you're comfortable with. And I'm going to now I'm going to add. I'm put green on green. I'm going to add. This is the jalapenos. Now these are jalapeno peppers. What I did is, since my family does not really like a lot of hot stuff, I took out the middle parts, which is the seeds and everything, and I took that part out so it won't be as hot. It'll still have a little kick, but not as much, you know. Let me take this one out. Okay, so now that we have that on there, we're going to add the lettuce. I don't like a lot of lettuce, so this is going to be very little lettuce. It's just not. I don't think my family is a fan of a lot of lettuce either when it comes down to the taco dip, because you want to taste most of the veggies. I mean, most of the dip, I meant. So, just going to add that. I think that right there would be enough. Now I'm going to add tomatoes. Now, see, I love the tomatoes. That I love. So we have lots of tomatoes here. I'm going to add that. And I always keep a few tomatoes on the side. You know, we could keep more because if you want to add more to your dip on later, you can. Because I love tomatoes. Oh. It's almost like you need a deep dish for this, huh? Okay, now I'm going to add the... Sorry. That's enough. Okay, now I'm going to add the black olives. And this, like I said again, you guys, this is optional. The black olives are optional. So, some people like it, some people don't. But I find it to be good. And then, let me see. Okay, now I'm going to put this little few more in there. And now we're going to add the cheese, which is the last step to this. All this black. Now, like I said, I got different variety of cheese. And this is fresh grated cheese. You guys, I like that better than the bag. Because when you buy it in the bag, it's very dry. But when you buy it by blocks and you shred it yourself at home, it is so much better. It's more moisturizer. It's moisture in the cheese. It's more, it's just better. It melts better. It tastes better. I even have pepper jack cheese in this too. I grated it too. So you may see little peppers within the cheese. And I think this is about it. So what you do, let me add a little bit more cheese on the sides right here. Okay. So you guys, that's all that's needed to make this happen. And you see the sides of it. You got a half of it is the mixture, and then the other half is the veggies and the toppings and different things. So there you have it. You have your pepperoni taco dip. And what you do is you put this in the refrigerator for a half hour. Or an hour or whatever, overnight. It doesn't matter. But this is going to, the mixture is going to firm up. And what I do is I take it out. I put it in a little dish bowl for serving. And I put chips around it. And then you can use tortilla chips or maybe lime chips. Or whatever you want to use. So, I'll be back. Hi guys, I'm back. So, what I did is place all the dip into a little bowl, and I put it on a platter along with some tortilla chips. These tortilla chips are lime tortilla chips, but you can pick whatever chips that you want. You can pick Doritos, maybe you want to pick the plain kind and not have a flavor to them. So it's whatever you choose. But I did this because this is something that you can serve at your Super Bowl party, or maybe a little gathering that you may have, or with family and friends. So now I'm going to go in for a taste. I want to make sure that I get everything on there with the pepperoni. Okay. Perfect. Very good. I'm sure you guys are going to love this. If you use everything in this tutorial, you will love this pepperoni dip. It's something different, but it's very, very good. It has a different type of flavor than your normal 7-layer taco dip. If you like what you saw today, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you come back next week so I can show you another appetizer that you can make in one of your parties or whatever. I really thank you guys for subscribing and for coming back to my channel and viewing what I do weekly. So, like I said, if you like this, give it a thumbs up. And I'll talk to you next week. Peace.